Florida Attorney General James Uthmeier is now calling on the Pensacola City Council to cancel that Christmas-themed drag show at the Saenger Theatre next month. Uthmeier says the show, quote, denigrates its residents and exposes kids to harmful content. Hannah James joining us in the studio now live. Christian groups have come out against this and others in the community, but this is, we thought, already decided.
Yeah, Bob, we did think it was already decided, and as you've mentioned, there were several Christian groups that have been the ones that have been predominantly speaking out against this show that's set to go on just 2 days before Christmas. Now, there are concerns the performers will be out in the street, but it will not be like that. The show is inside the Saenger, a ticketed adults-only event. Mayor D.C. Reeves and city councilors have declined our interview request today, but here's a look at the stance the city has taken up until this point.
My emphatic and unequivocal recommendation is that you don't just cancel the contract.
Florida Attorney General James Uthmeier wrote a letter to Pensacola City councilors asking them to do the right thing and cancel a drag queen's Christmas.
I don't know that there is much that we can do about this right now. So, and I do think it will expose the city to potential liability.
Opinions, both for and against the show, have dominated public forums at City Hall for the last 2 months. Here's why the city, which owns the Saenger Theatre, has not canceled the show.
If council were to decide that they wanted to just cancel this contract, I think they would expose the city to immediate and significant risk of legal and financial liability.
Uthmeier disagrees, saying the Saenger's contract with the city allows councilors to review and approve shows.
I do not agree that the city has the unilateral ability to step in and cancel an already booked show. We also have the prospect of constitutional liability in addition to, on top of that, potential contractual liability. Free speech under the First and 14th Amendment as applied to the states. And also the state constitution. So
Uthmeier says he recognizes the First Amendment and freedom of speech. He says, quote, it does not require a city to platform and endorse disgusting, obscene content that denigrates its residents' religious beliefs. In the letter, Uthmeier demands the city cancel the show.
There would be significant risk that would accompany a decision like this.
If it goes on, he said the city could face religious discrimination litigation.
Even if I disagree with what they're saying and what they're doing and the shows that they're putting on, I don't feel like I have the right, or we have a right as a body, to infringe on their constitutional right.
The Attorney General's letter has already been added to Monday's agenda conference. Now, that meeting is only a review of the agenda for the regular meeting coming up later next week. No action can be taken specifically on Monday. Live in studio, I'm Hannah James.